Hello, my darlings. It's Iris from Madam Tilly, and these are my boobs. And oh snap, Willow's here.
I am present.
And we're going to be working into another death battle. This one we're particularly curious about, not Marble Snap, that's an ad, but Bowser versus Eggman, or Robotnik, or Jim Carrey. Uh, let's see here, King Koopa. But anyways, so this one, pretty, because we reacted to a couple of the comic versus anime characters. Of course, anime seems to trump all in the power scaling bullshit.
Mhm.
But now we got two old school video game franchises that are pretty on the same level.
Yeah, Tilly, we saw the thumbnail, and when Tilly mentioned this one, I was like, okay, I'm too curious. I have to see this one.
Yeah.
Personally, I think just based on, before we get into any discussion of power, my money is on Eggman because he blew up a fucking planet and the moon.
I
So,
gotta,
like, that guy messes with some seriously powerful forces
yeah.
on the regular.
I gotta give it to Bowser. Cause it's definitely a matter of science versus magic. Eggman, I love him for being one of the most persistent people ever, even though makes lots of dumb decisions for being one of the smartest people we know. He's got a high intelligence stat but a low wisdom stat, if you ask me. But he's very persistent, and he does build on occasion, some kaiju world ending tech. So I no doubt expect we're gonna see some giant egg bot stuff here. Now not sure if he's gonna bust out the Chaos Emerald. That might give a good boost. Not sure what depends on when this was made. Actually, yeah, let's look at the year real quick,
Mhm.
because this show goes back like 10, 15 years. 9 months ago.
Now,
Okay, so this is post Emerald. Yeah.
obviously he would want to use the emeralds, but I think if we're just talking about like the capabilities of the people, not necessarily they have the power of a super artifact. I I I don't know. Like, if Eggman has a good robot to fight in, then he's got a good chance. But
Yeah.
Bowser, like Eggman outside of a robot, is not going to be very powerful. So that would be Bowser's
Oh,
best
yeah.
bet.
This is basically like Iron Man versus the Hulk or something, Tony needs a good
Mhm.
suit and needs to just overcome, but outside the suit, yeah, he's just a guy. But yeah, Bowser, he can wield magic. He's gone kaiju size before. And the reason I think he's gonna win is
True.
because at one point he had a magic art relic that made him invincible, straight up invincible. He
Mhm.
trounced Mario. So uh, I'm sure those who like really know their Mario games would be like, oh, no, Bowser's repertoire, because as we see in the
I mean,
other,
if Bowser has the powers that he's had in the past, he would stand a pretty good chance. But also, like, if Eggman has the Chaos Emeralds, they're basically the Infinity Stones of the Sonic world.
yeah. But we have
He
seen
could
like
do all sorts of stuff.
the Chaos Emeralds get easily knocked out of you pretty easy. Then also we got are we gonna see some minions pop up? Because we got all the egg bots, we got the little minion side characters from all the Sonic shit
Mhm.
cartoons, and then Bowser's got all his kids, and like that wizard Kamek, from that Yoshi's Island game. So who knows? Oh, I would see Cappy in there. Oh, please let Bowser be in this video. Oh my goodness. Uh, so.
I mean, that's not going to factor into the fighting ability. So unless they just throw it in there for fun, I doubt.
Oh, now
I
it's like,
doubt
what if
it.
Eggman can pull out any of his fucking relics that made him control like the giant demons, like the Time Eater from Sonic Generations, or the fuck, uh, who? So let's just get into it. So,
Snap
Yeah.
and prize picks.
oh yeah, we got minions. Mexican minions, all right.
Oh,
Bowser versus Dr. Eggman, the king of the Koopas and the baddest of badniks. And they're not alone. He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle.
This is gonna be so close. Oh yeah, Bowser has ghosts.
Ah, the Mushroom Kingdom.
But Eggman's got
A
aliens.
peaceful land of kindness, adventure, love.
Oh, boy!
Cake?
Move aside, princess. It's time this place got way more awesome. Here comes King Koopa himself, better known as Bowser.
See,
The
that's Mario
moment this
Odyssey.
orphan star child was found by Kamek, it was clear Bowser would command the disparate outcasts of the Mushroom world, the Koopa Clan.
Sadly, not everyone's born a toad, and they treat
that was
these
so scary
critters
as a
like
kid.
monsters, fated to a life of infinite jump farming for one-ups.
That is kind of a piece,
Bowser
yeah.
wanted a different world.
Hates
But
swimming.
Princess Peach Toadstool would never
It's
allow the
34
evil king to
years.
stay in the sun. Her light was so bright, Bowser became infatuated with her.
I like
So
the
he turned
Peach
all
and
the
comic book
toads
art
into
style.
bricks and kidnapped her, putting their princess in another castle, and another, like 40 years of castles, only to be released if she agrees to
a lot of
marry
real
him
estate.
and his dad bod.
Yet he was foiled time and time again by those pesky Mario brothers. However, Bowser is nothing if not persistent.
Look at him! Dude's built like a brick house strapped to a saw trap. That spiked shell takes a lot of.
What do you think we went between Jim Carrey and Jack Black and just got into like a drunken street fight?
I mean, Jack Black.
Yeah, Jack's kind of got that dog in him, whereas if Jim like trained or something, if he was prepared, but I think Jack would probably win. Yeah.
Punishment. Not even the weight of a castle can scratch it. Especially
Like, if it
when he
really
rolls
came
up
down
like
to it,
a
I
prehistoric
imagine Jack
Beyblade.
Black would
And
just
the
stab a
Koopa King
motherfucker.
doesn't just breathe fire and control lava, he commands nature itself.
Spitting meteors from outer space, beckoning the earth with a snap, inhaling torrents of wind, straight up calling down
he
lightning.
spells.
What else has he got?
Is Mario Party
Just
tricks?
a little dabbling in dark magic.
Yeah.
Hell
They do
yeah.
realize
Wizard
that these are
turd.
all
The original
different
NES
games,
manual even
technically
describes him
different
as a
continuities.
sorcerer king.
Oh, they're gonna combine it all.
But
This-
I guess if you really gotta get down to it, you do have to be like, okay, what is everything he could possibly have that he's been
Oh,
shown
yeah.
to have,
Good
just to really
Lord.
settle it.
Oh man, so this is one reason I'm holding off on the Superman versus Goku video.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Oh man, but yeah, this is convolution. This. Oh man.
Hey, magic
It's
is how we turn the
ridiculous.
toads into bricks, only countered by the princess's heart magic.
But that's not all the magic he's mastered. Telekinesis, creating perfect clones, reanimating his undead skeleton, and worst
Oh,
of
really?
all, ruining every game of Mario Party. Hey, no! I stole those coins fair and square!
Bowser spent decades hoarding treasures, coins, magic
He's a
star
dragon.
rods, warships, clown cars, you name it. This is the same guy that created multiple flying castles fashioned after his own face.
Oh, he's pretty smart himself.
Definitely got an ego on him. He's talked about having a 4-digit IQ, but I've seen this moron put death traps in his own backyard. A man after my own heart.
Despite his
Actually, he's a
clumsiness,
back door
Bowser's
to his
charisma
castle.
and leadership brought many to his side. Not enough to defeat Mario, but his army doesn't make it easy
I have
on
not
the Red
played
Llama.
They're the most
nearly enough of
wicked
the
band
Mario
of
games, so I
misfits
know
this
half
side
of this
World
stuff.
8-4. The Koopa Troop.
An army spanning multiple territories across the Mushroom world and beyond.
Goombas,
Yeah, the
Koopas,
world's kinda like
the
a Pokemon
Troopas, and the
city.
others make up the infantry. Some with wings, some in shoes, and some even in race cars. They're the red shirts, first in and first out.
Piranha plants, bloopers, and lakitus use their surroundings to get the
Oh,
jump
man.
on unsuspecting prey. By land,
It's a
sea,
team
or
battle, all
sky.
right.
We'd
Literal
be here
rocks.
forever jotting down the small fries. Booze, shy guys, sentient bombs with feet, and more.
It was imperative for Bowser to nurture a unit that covers their own vulnerabilities. For example, Kamek and King Boo both have magic,
you-
but Boo has battlefield control with illusion.
I'm actually surprised they never made a Mario like grand strategy game. There's enough units you could do it. You know, have a Bowser guy was already give it a Mushroom Kingdom an army. You can probably throw in a Zelda Hyrule Kingdom army.
I guess so, but like, what would you use to battle against Bowser unless it was like a multiverse crossover thing?
I say like basically had the Mushroom Kingdom. Cause I'm sure they can come up with like a lot of good guy Mario stuff. Like send in the Star U units or send in the Yoshis. You know, they're riding units. I think yeah, you can make a grand strategy like good old Command and Conquer style. You know, with,
Maybe.
And destabilizing dimensions, while Kamek focuses on
I mean, hell,
buffing
Mario's
allies,
basically
canceling
getting
enemy
into
powers,
all the other
summoning
genres.
anything he desires.
Or swapping my items to screw up my Mario Party lead. not again.
Speaking of items, most of the minions can use pretty much any power-up Mario can. The Goombas make frequent use of Tanuki tails, and Bowser can really get into the cat roleplay. But as the Koopa Troop grew and grew, it started to feel less like an army and more like a family unit.
Oh, you mean like his kids, the Koopalings?
They're adopted.
What's the difference?
Good point. Bowser took them in and even trained them in dark magic.
Though no one's as spoiled as his natural Nepo baby, Bowser Jr., captain
Hey,
of the
it's
Koopa
like Tilly.
Troop.
Spoiled is an understatement. Remember his escapades as Shadow Mario? He terrorized Delfino Plaza with literal evil paint. That whole debacle was
It's like
basically
melted ice
his
cream.
attempt at elementary school art class.
And I bet Bowser still has some on the fridge. But really, the king is very protective of his kids. If the fam's in trouble, he can will himself to transform into a giant kaiju, all to crush whatever bullies target smack.
Maybe a little overkill. Just one punch from Giant Bowser launched a castle out of orbit. Taking into account the flight path and the scale of their universe, Bowser's punch must have hit with a force of over 125 trillion tons
How'd you
of
measure the weight of
TNT.
that?
Considering how Yoshi punted poor Raphael the Raven so hard he exploded into a constellation of stars, this isn't even close
Again.
to Bowser's full strength.
These
No,
are just
don't bully
nebulous
his
numbers.
Kid, especially if
Yeah,
he falls into some of
mean
Bowser
nothing.
Jr.'s set of black paint. That's
They
the
just wanted a
Enough to
cinematic
unleash
shot.
Bowser's Dark Fury, a form whose very steps cause widespread natural disasters.
Okay, seriously.
That was
how does
pretty
Mario
fucking
ever
cool.
beat this guy? He's like Godzilla, Doctor Strange, and John Cena all in one big turtle.
We're not even to the best part. Bowser's dark magic became so potent he eventually learned how to warp the very fabric of reality.
Anything the
Could be a
king
DBZ villain.
imagines, he makes happen. He turned all of Yoshi's
Lord,
Island
he's
into a
going Freddy Krueger.
storybook. And remember those painted worlds in Mario 64? Yeah, he made those. And the staircase that goes on and on and on and on and on and on and on. Oh, God, does
Hey, there's a
anyone
way
know
to
how
glitch that.
BLJ?
He also stole ultra-powerful items like the Wonder Flower, which can mold reality like Play-Doh,
Jesus.
and the Dream Stone, which can be used to wish someone out of existence.
But his most iconic thefts are those big shiny power stars.
Don't judge a book by its cover. Infant power stars, aka Lumas,
cute.
can become whole galaxies. They also ferried Mario across the universe in 3 seconds. That's 489 quadrillion times light speed.
Obviously, the Big Daddy Grand Stars are even crazier. Bowser used one to power his space kingdom, but then guess who showed up to ruin everything? It's a him!
And when the Grand Star was freed,
Man, times
it
are
caused
OP.
a chain reaction that destroyed the entire universe via a massive black hole.
Thanks, Space God, that Rosalina showed up to save the day.
Not
Step
that
on me,
Bowser
mama.
needed saving. He's been swallowed by another black hole and thrown into a star that went supernova.
Imagine if this crazy OP fire turtle had to fight himself. Oh, wait, he did, and he beat the hell out of him.
With all this power, it's a wonder he still hasn't conquered the Mushroom Kingdom. Perhaps it's because his visions of grandeur were never really what he sought. Surrounding him is a crew of outcasts and miscreants like him, ride or dies that can't be swayed against him.
Oh, are you saying he's
Rebels!
secretly happy because he's got a big monster family now?
Yes, but also when they actually work together, they legitimately conquered most of the known universe. So,
He's a baddie through and through who will teleport through space and time to show you what's what. Because he's no ordinary Koopa. Make way for the king!
Okay, now we're gonna build a Robotnik.
this battle
But
is
once
sponsored
again,
by Prize
half
Picks.
of that was
Prize
fucking
Picks is super easy to use.
like shit he
He'd
stole
assist-
and
Actually,
took
this is
hold
Safe
of.
and secure.
Use code.
That's code
Fair,
death.
yeah.
So
That's stuff he was
your
born
game.
with.
Imagine
That's infused into his body.
True, yeah, a lot of it was very short-lived.
Citizens of Earth, lend me your ears. Imagine a world of endless possibility, where people are free as the wind. Isn't it disgusting? Now imagine a better world, one with proper guidance and the technology to bring about global peace.
But Wiz, only a brilliant mind can make that happen.
Not just any brilliant mind, he's a genius at heart who knows the dangers within. He's Ivo Robotnik.
Dr. Eggman.
As a mad scientist myself, his story is my inspiration, just as Eggman's was his grandfather,
His eyebrows.
Gerald Robotnik, who sought to create world peace through technology. But then his beloved granddaughter, Maria,
Good
was
name.
killed by the Guardian Unit of Nations, better known as...
Gun. They're frickin' called G-U-N. Anyway, Lil Eggy grew up a lonely narcissist because all his family talked about was Maria this, Maria that. Boo-hoo!
Neglect and envy tainted Ivo's goals of following Gerald's footsteps. He distanced himself from his grandfather's legacy. Instead of bettering the world, he would conquer it to get the attention he deserved.
No, you mean craved. Desperately craved.
Tomato, tomato.
You just said it the same way twice.
He aimed to establish
I say
Eggman
tomato,
Land,
not
a
tomato.
capital of science. And this paradise
50
would have
plus
worked just fine if not for that
years.
black.
Let's see. 50 foot.
I
Is
mean,
that it? I can see that.
Kudos to him. He certainly doesn't look that old.
Yeah, I mean, 50's to do 25. Yes, me. Yes. Eggman Nega. Oh yeah, that was after my time. See, Eggman Industries, Meteor Tech, and various casinos. Yeah, we're working really. Favorite food:
Hop and Eggcorn.
egg candy, egg dogs. This delicious banana.
Okay, I'm curious what egg candy could be, and what is this delicious banana? What are they quoting?
I wonder. I mean, I do need potassium. Okay, is the daughter the one from the Frontiers? Such I need to play that game.
I think so. Much like Mario, I only have played a handful of Sonic games.
Yeah.
So,
Oh man, here we go.
but unlike Mario, Sega isn't part of Nintendo, so I will likely play those on stream sometime relatively soon.
Nice.
Blasted
Get your
Sonic
shit
the Hedgehog.
together,
For
Nintendo. Then
years,
maybe I'll play your
Eggman's
games.
plans literally blew up in his face. And
Yeah, I'm
he's
planning on buying a
very
Switch
sore
2 any day
loser.
soon.
But just like any good experiment, the doctor did more testing, seeking better results.
He's created plenty of knickknacks to terrorize the world with. A laser gun, a cloning ray, mind control cannons, a flying armada, typical evil scientist stuff.
Then there's the big ones. He invented a spatial displacement trap, which, while online, scatters a target's atoms across space. Oh, and then there's the metal virus,
So, bomb.
which transmutes organic tissue into living metal zombies. It's so deadly, it created a plague that nearly wiped out all life on Earth.
Shame
Yeah, I heard some of the
Eggman
Sonic
never
comics
made
got
himself
dark.
Immune to it. That's a whoopsie.
And when he's not duping you with decoys, he's riding in style with the Eggmobile. It's lightweight for
I need one of those.
maneuverability, but tough enough to withstand moon-sized explosions and even the center of a black hole.
I mean, it's kind of lame looking, but he can plug it into big bad mechs like the Egg Walker or the Death Egg Robot, whose giant laser once obliterated 77,000 cubic meters of rock in an instant. That's like having an atomic bomb in your pocket all the time. Oh, okay, maybe this guy's pretty cool.
Eggman built machines for a long list of combat situations. Some look like knights, others use extraterrestrial sources like the Wisps, and then there's the orbital bases, like the Death Egg.
The reference is obvious, but Darth Vader's version is like a toy compared to the Death Egg, which can
Really?
annihilate stars. Poof! A whole constellation gone in one shot.
That's not to say Eggman doesn't enjoy scrapping with blue hedgehogs himself. Enter the Egg Dragoon.
Hell yeah! The rawest of the battle mechs. It's got electric
I mean,
drills.
it is a cool
It's
design.
got ice missiles. It's got a whole lot of bullets. My God, Wiz. I need it.
And don't forget, Eggman built all of these things himself. Maybe world domination is in his grasp yet.
One
Let's
problem.
get all this,
Eggman's
resources.
a turbo loner. No hobbies, no friends, no wife, no nothing.
Come on, he
But
is
he's saying he's into
friends. I
woodworking.
mean, he's a feminist.
Hell yeah!
Maybe not, but what about Infinite? Sure, they might have joined forces over a mutually sought revenge against Shadow, but it counts. Sort of. Who
No,
needs
not
friends when you can build friends?
Obviously, Eggman has a tough time collaborating
Ooh, I can
with
download
others,
an AI
so
girlfriend.
He just built his own army instead.
The Eggman Empire.
The Badniks are mass-produced foot soldiers, buzz bombers, crab meats, caterkillers, egg robos, and don't forget those cute little moto bugs. The Badniks may seem simple, but they're led by an elite, multi-talented unit. The hard-boiled heavies. Really leaning into the egg thing, huh?
The army has a
So
wide
much
variety
cholesterol.
of troops, even your classic comedy duo with Orbot and Cubot. They're Eggman's assistants and immense disappointments. Every genius has their duds.
Hey, at least they're not Scratch and Grounder.
Yep, I remember
That's why
them.
he's made top-notch bots modeled
can't watch
after the
that show
Sonic
again.
cast, like everyone's favorite Robo Faker, Metal Sonic.
watch that
Metal
show?
Sonic
I
has the
can't.
most horsepower in
Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog is so cringe.
the Eggman Empire.
Now I'm
He has the
curious.
moves and
Oh, I'll show you a particular review. I mean, I'll get it across.
Speed of Sonic and then some. He's had his rebellious
I
phases,
mean, it was
but
planning to
Eggman's
rewatch
reprogrammed
this
Metal to
series
better follow
sometime
his
soon,
commands. Additionally, when upgraded to his Neo form, Metal Sonic could
Okay, I'll show
copy
you, like, the nostalgia
biological
critic review. I think you get the point
including
across.
unique powers like Shadow's time stop technique, chaos control.
He could even copy Silver's psychokinesis, and with enough chaos energy, he powers up into Super Neo Metal Sonic.
Though everything would change with the appearance of the Phantom Ruby. One of many trump cards at Eggman's disposal, the Phantom Ruby
Chaos
alters
Emerald wasn't
reality
enough.
by manipulating perception.
Basically, super OP illusions, but in Infinite's hands, it's a weapon of mass destruction. I don't know how illusions translate to body replicas, changing gravity, or making a fake sun, but go on.
Sonic Force was a pretty rough
And when
game.
used on the planet's consciousness, which is a thing, the Ruby granted Eggman the Light Man form.
Really?
Apparently,
Oh
Super
my God.
Eggman is canon, though it is pretty complicated to manifest.
But the Phantom Ruby isn't the only souped-up gem Eggman has. He's
Yep.
used the Jeweled Scepter to make the
Don't know that one.
world-shattering Egg Wizard. Then, on more than one occasion, he's effortlessly gathered the super rare, super powerful Chaos Emeralds. You know, the things that power Super Saiyan Hedgehog.
Eggman built and built and
I
built.
mean, it's like
and eventually,
it's like
he
any
built
series. You
something
go
that
on
started to build
so
on
long,
him.
you build up
Sage
so much
was
lore across
originally designed
multiple
as a
Yeah.
narcissist, but through an alien encounter, she was granted actual sentience.
Sage is already super powerful, but now she's also super smart. She thought up millions of battle plans all at once to defeat the massive titans.
And you can barely remember where you put your dune bug.
I know exactly where it is. It's at the police impound. Thank you very much.
Actually, I think the other Death Battle video actually sounds a little refreshing now. The Bardock versus Omni-Man. Because both of them don't have massive amounts of different types of lore. You know, alternate universes and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
They just have one continuity. Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, like Bardock, yeah, he's old now, but he's very super simple. And then Omni-Man, like, this show's pretty fresh. There's only one continuity, so that one would be a little more refreshing.
I don't, who is Bardock?
Bardock is Goku's dad.
Oh, okay. I haven't watched Dragon Ball Super. I didn't know that.
Let's see here. Well, he had his own movie like way back in the day, one of the first movies. Also, this has to be like a digital AI image because all these cards are too clean looking for.
Sage was Eggman's saving grace. He had previously found machines with personality lacking, but Sage's great adequacy in serving her function provided Eggman with something that, for the first time, he'd hate to lose. In essence, a sort of dog.
So, like any good dad, he gave her the keys to his car, his spaceship, and his orbital death ray. Hell, now she controls the entire army.
And this frankly unheard of trust from Eggman became crucial in defeating the End, a primordial entity
Oh,
so
so that's
mighty
the
even
DLC.
Supersonic struggled against it.
Their battle can only be described as peak fiction, because charged by 7 Chaos Emeralds, Supersonic's no joke.
The power of one emerald.
I heard a lot of people were conflicted about that DLC because in the base game, you know, she has to end up like you know, sacrifice herself, and Eggman's actually very torn about it. It's like but if the DLC brings her back, it makes her like the ultimate villain. I can see why people are conflicted.
World can shift
I mean,
continents.
Shadow the
All
fucking
seven
Hedgehog
together
was
can
supposed to have died at the end of SA2, and like he's been part of the series since then.
Yeah, that's
So it's not like his death meant anything.
yeah. Well, yeah, it's crazy because yeah, Shadow was meant to be a one-off. But
Exactly.
yeah, but he used that early 2000s edge that everyone wanted. That's why, like, poor Knuckles. Oh man.
Mhm.
So, yeah, Knuckles basically, yeah, he hasn't been cool since the 90s. Yeah, and he's just like some awkward dumbass, but he could throw down, but still. Oh man.
I mean, I think that was mostly in Boom. I don't know if Knuckles is necessarily treated as the idiot character all the time.
He's kind of really into live action movies show, if you ask me.
Well, the live action movies are also a thing.
Yeah.
shift the
I don't know. People
universe.
say they're so
kill some
good. I just
pretty
don't like them.
terrifying bosses, like
Well, I've only
Eggman's
seen the first one,
Time
but that
Eater,
already
which
ruined the
ripped
idea for
apart
me.
space-time like tissue paper.
In short, Chaos Emeralds give thoughts.
No, I say
power.
their
With them,
movies are even
Eggman's
better than the
best
first one.
machines can run indefinitely. While
I'm actually not
achieving
too crazy about the
greatest
first Sonic
powers
movie.
ever seen. Like when 3 Supers battled Solaris, who tried to destroy
Right.
time itself. Solaris extended its chaos across multiple timelines in about 20 seconds, or 73 quadrillion times light speed.
It's funny though. While Eggman's smarts
What's a
have
quadrillion?
sort of defeated Sonic here and there, he's pretty effective when he
Quadrillion
teams up
means,
with the
like,
Blue Blur to save the
the next
world.
thing
Well,
past
recall how
trillion.
Professor Gerald was a good person before losing the granddaughter he loved. In Eggman's case, now that he has Sage, perhaps a similar story is playing out in reverse.
Nah, Eggy will always have a harebrained scheme behind his cufflinks.
So watch out, critters and plebeians of the world. He is the Eggman, and he's got the master plan.
You know, I always thought that, like, because this guy was about to say it's heresy. Plus, how do you make more content? But, like, Sonic should have just killed Eggman at the end of one of the games. Like, literally just be like, okay, I've had enough of your bullshit. And then have him do, like, the spin dash and literally buzzsaw Eggman in half.
Actually,
Yeah, it was, like, gore everywhere.
I'm pretty sure there is a game where he kills. I think it's Sonic CD, where like it's one of the earlier ones, so it's a bit cartoony. But he
Yeah,
like launches something at Eggman's ship and it just blows up.
Yeah, I recall that. Yeah, and, like, the big Eggman-shaped cloud. So...
But I mean, both Sonic and Mario run into the issue of like, I don't think everything is necessarily supposed to be part of the same continuity. I think it's like Mario definitely. It's like they've like confirmed like not every Mario thing is going to be canon.
Yeah.
Like Mario Kart, whatever. It's like why are they being friendly? It's like, well, the characters are a bit more like actors. They fulfill whatever role we need them to. And like Sonic seems to also be like that. It's like, or like even Zelda, everyone likes to see it as like, oh, it's a timeline, but it seems more like they make a game based off of an idea, and it doesn't necessarily have to depend on previous games to all line up and make sense.
Yeah, oh man, stuck. So I've also done like those rabbit holes where you like we're trying to make everything canon. You know, like okay, how does this make sense? You know, like also you can also argue Mega Man should have killed Dr. Wily earlier on, but yeah, it's the Joker problem. You know, like well, Batman should have killed the Joker and you would have saved a couple million lives probably.
I mean, with Batman, there it definitely is like that's his whole thing is he doesn't kill, but that's a whole other conversation to get
people
into.
have made arguments like that's what makes Batman just as much of a psycho as the Joker. You know, yeah, you had the ability to save millions more lives if you just put certain people in the ground.
I can understand that he's got a certain code he probably needs to like on a personal level needs to abide by it. I can almost respect it, you know, like from a character standpoint.
Yeah, because I'm pretty sure the judge would like give Joker the death penalty, so like at least enforce the death penalty, you know. Yeah, like. But yeah, because we can go on. We can go on about that one. But yeah, I think yeah.
Yeah, tangents.
You should have killed Robotnik though, because Robotnik done blew up the Earth sometimes. You know, depending on like Sonic Unleashed.
Yeah. It got better.
Help me!
What happened now?
I'm
With everyone's
having 3 depth and strategy with all the new art variants.
addicted to. Some tactic
I played too much Yu-Gi-Oh, Gwent, and Triple Triad. I can't do any more card games.
on the app.
The link below the link.
All right, the combatants are set. We've run the data through all possibilities.
It's time for a death battle!
Oh boy. Alright, start off with Marlene. Oh, good animation. It's some flash stuff. Ah!
Want to make an announcement. This territory is now the base for my upcoming Eggman.
What's that?
I've come to make an announcement.
This is on the Eggman.
Land 2.
You've seen that, right?
No, but
That Eggman's announcement meme?
no,
Oh
never
my God,
have.
have you not seen?
I have never seen
You
the
might
announcement.
need to do that for your next reaction. The Snapcube fan dub of Sonic Adventure 2.
Oh, okay. I think I seen that, but I wouldn't mind doing a reaction to that.
Okay.
Okay.
That's where it comes from.
It's
I've come
been a
to make
couple
an
of
announcement.
years.
Shut my head on some bitch ass motherfucker.
It's just.
It's like that one.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I need to get people who haven't seen it, so I get an excuse to watch it again.
I am Dr. Eggman, your new genius.
Yeah, but Eggman would be the one to be doing the trolling.
Get a load of this.
he would be the instigator.
Yeah. Oh. Already pretty sick. Okay. Z powers, alright. Oh, bust out the Dragoon already.
Shut up, nerd! You call these toys an invasion force? I've seen toads do better. That's a decoy, idiot! His power is with
Oh, he's busting out the demigods.
the ultimate strength.
It's trippy shit. That easy, huh? Charging Chuck. Guy's an asshole. Oh, snap. Oh, this is so sick. Oh no! Shit. Oh, this is so cool.
All according to plan.
You've lost the battle before it has begun.
Excellent work as always, Beto. Ready to wrap this up, Sage?
As you planned.
You know what they say, the more the merrier.
Oh, Kaiju Bowser.
Showtime.
That thing's so terrified.
Okay, but now you have to do Super Eggman versus Kaiju Bowser. You have to.
Oh, yeah. I've only seen one Chaos Emerald so far. Basically 3-on-1.
I have not played Frontiers. I already love Sage.
Yeah, I played like halfway through. What's that? What's that?
Metal Sonic can go super with the Chaos Emeralds?
Oh yeah, yeah. He's got his own like myths of transformations. Yeah, shame like he kind of gets like the weaker Sonic games. That's it's a little hard to remember. Oh,
So what I'm
Kimmick's
getting
here.
is that anyone could really use the Chaos Emeralds if they knew what they're doing. Go
Yeah.
super.
Bowser Jr. Yeah, that kid's too inexperienced.
How dare you keep your hands off my...
Okay, give it to Bowser. Yep, Sage gets knocked out of you.
Yep.
Uh-oh, now Sage got it. Oh, the Armada!
Sage! The Death Egg!
Fucking black hole.
Got Emo Chibi Daughter, do it! Oh, shit.
I feel bad for all the Bowser minions coming in.
Quick, Bowser, bust out that stolen wand and makes you invincible. Oh.
Curses!
It ain't over yet.
Fire it again! Oh.
Oh, shit.
So long, Doctor!
Ooh, I heard those ribs. I thought we were gonna see Super Eggman.
This
What?
war
I called
was
it.
not an easy one to win.
Oh, I bet.
It seems surprising given how the Sonic series is not afraid to show how tough its cast is, while Mario's comes across as more cartoony.
But as it turns out, Bowser had everything he needed to take Chrome Dome down. Strap in. This one's a lot, so we'll break it down into 5 categories.
First up is
Okay.
physical stats. Bowser pretty handedly outmatched any of Eggman's usual mechs, like the Egg Dragoon or the Death Egg Robot.
The Death Egg robot could level cities. Bowser could punch a castle out of orbit.
The Death Egg could destroy stars, but Yoshi could match that level of power, and Bowser's
And
strength
Yoshi's
is
cute.
certainly above the green dinosaurs. Plus, while both Bowser and Eggman's tech survived black holes, Bowser's was much larger.
So, he may win stats, but this could change with their powers. With so many items and
believe-
minions, that could make
Can't
all
put it down
that a
like a
moot
bitch.
point.
Aside from power-up items, both could manipulate minds, create duplicates, and alter space-time. However, Bowser had a significant edge in having access to the majority of his abilities at all times.
Yeah, Eggman can do some crazy stuff, but only across different mechs, fortresses, or space bases. Bowser's all natural. He's got all his best powers built in, and he ain't even a robot.
Meaning he wins the war of attrition. He even had counters for battle enders like the metal virus and spatial displacement trap. Context matters for those weapons, and both backfired in the past. But more importantly, Bowser could simply reverse the effects with his transmutation magic. Conversely, most of Eggman's robots could get turned
Yeah, he
into,
multi-class,
say, a
like
frog
barbarian
or
and
a
wizard.
block with no reliable way back. Bowser takes the edge in powers.
But definitely not for intelligence. Come on, you have a 4-digit IQ, Bowser? Really? That's cute. I mean, don't get me wrong. Bowser's not an idiot, usually. Just really, really clumsy.
And
Poor
emotional.
Meanwhile, Eggman's an engineering genius who rarely ever gets bested by brains.
Easy
I'm pretty
does.
sure
Now,
Eggman
let's
actually
talk trump
does
cards.
really have a
Items
300
so powerful,
IQ,
they
which
could
is
decide the
already above
entire
the scale.
outcome on their
Yeah.
own.
The Phantom Ruby.
He's got a bigger IQ
Also,
than
that's
me.
if you believe in IQ, which is like, it's like whatever.
Considering I have
It's not
a,
the big deal.
I got a higher than average IQ, so I like to stick my 125. This is
Was super dangerous, but specifically targets perceptions. Unlike Bowser's Wonder Flower, which mucks up reality for real. The ruby affected a whole planet, but the Wonder Flower had the power to alter the universe. Also, the Dreamstone's ability to wish anything out of existence would have no problem cleaning up Super Neo Metal Sonic or Time Eater.
Their most prized possessions was a tougher call. Together, the Chaos Emeralds can
If I had to
break
go back
the
and watch that
universe.
fight again,
So
that was
can
great.
the Grand Stars. Arguably not as much given the Emerald scaling to Solaris, though Power Stars and Grand Stars are far more plentiful. Clearly, this is getting fairly abstract, and both had multiple options that could win the day instantly. So the safest bet is to call this category a tie.
Which means it's finally time to compare their armies. Eggman seems deadlier at first glance. I mean, look at all those buzzsaws and rockets. Metal Sonic's speed and power alone could solo most of the Koopa Troop. But the Eggman Empire lacked something Bowser had in spades. Teamwork and loyalty.
Eggman is a notoriously terrible team player. His alliances are practically guaranteed to fall apart.
Yeah, that's what I
In
thought
Sonic
earlier.
Generations, he could barely manage working with himself.
Eggman's army is designed to be controlled by just him. To Eggman, it's harder to command those with free will, hence his rivalry with the free-natured Sonic.
Meanwhile, the Koopa Troop follows Bowser because they actually like him. They train really hard to cover each other's weak points.
Giving them plenty of advantages as this war progressed, like battlefield control through King Boo's magic and Bowser Jr.'s paint. And since the Koopa Troop doesn't rely that much on technology, Sage's hacking potential had little use.
Also,
Fair,
secret
yeah.
weapon? Kamek is kinda busted. Canceling Metal Sonic's power copying, stealing the Phantom Ruby, and potentially swapping the Chaos Emeralds were huge game changers.
Add on that Bowser and his army can use any Mario power-up
Mario
item,
Party
and
shit.
they had billions of combinations that the Eggman Empire just could not actively plan against. Even with Sage's millions of plans to take down the Titans, she thought
Let's see. Okay, true army, but far more intelligent. Useful inherent abilities. Reality warping weapons. Stronger base form. Yeah. Equivalent strength via max. Competent reality warping powers. Less effective leadership. So just it was effective.
I mean, kudos to the amount of research they must do for every single one of these videos.
Yeah, it's like I used to think that okay, like, getting someone to draw that much animation has to be a bitch, but then also the research team has stuff so put in work. Like I'm sure these videos make them bank.
thought them to be
I would
unbeatable,
hope so.
which Sonic proved was incorrect.
Like, you got
Just comparing
everything.
their conquests makes it clear. The Eggman Empire took over the whole planet, but Bowser's troop conquered most of the universe.
Eggman was no pushover. His wit, power output, and ridiculous machines gave Bowser the biggest fight of his life. But the Koopa King's ludicrous strength, abilities, and united forces ultimately prevailed.
Eggman tried to poach the king, and now he's cracked and scrambled.
The winner is Bowser.
One of the OG villains. Oh, Cloud versus Link? And then we also have...
Which is kind of insane when you consider that Bowser regularly loses to a plumber who can jump and run good.
Yeah. Okay, I like to see like a little crossover situation where it's like, Mario versus Eggman and Sonic versus Bowser.
Like it really is like it really is again, it's for whatever is meant for the game, a particular game story and design. That's what it's gonna have.
Let's see. Okay, but let's think about Link versus Cloud. No, Let's see. I mean, Link's got all the magic abilities, but Cloud's also got the crazy sword skills and agility.
Link across the years has definitely picked up a bunch of tricks, but also Cloud, I'm pretty sure, has fought against a literal god.
Yeah, because if you're gonna use every
Whereas-
tool, Cloud can also use the summon materials. Yeah, so.
Like Link, he regularly fights with basically Ganon is usually the final boss.
Yeah.
He fights powerful enemies, but I don't think Ganon is literally a god.
Yeah, not to mention, he can lose to an army of chickens.
Yeah, the most powerful force in any universe.
Yeah, considering Cloud could easily cleave a fucking skyscraper in half, I gotta go with the Cloud.
Again, the anime advantage.
Yeah. Oh man, it's mostly shit ain't even anime, but yeah, it's definitely Japan rooted. Oh man. It's trying to say like Link uses some kind of ocarina of magic, but yeah, I might have to give it to Cloud just because he's got the reflex and if they let him use all his summon material, then yeah, it's Cloud. Show. Well, yeah, thank you folks for watching this one. I hope y'all enjoyed. If you got like a death battle or some kind of reaction request, type it all down in the comments section. Love yous. Mwah.
Later.
Okay.